But Barrister, the one question that I would quickly want you to respond to is, who would have asked those guys to have tortured him for 7 days? Who planned it?
Yes,
you think it was a secret plan between Nigeria and Kenya? The problem
is from Nigeria. Malami is paying for what he did. I told you here. Esther, I told you that look, whatever you sow, you reap. Evil does not last forever. Malami is getting a full dose of what he did to Nnamdi Kanu. It's a bit when he ran to Kenya and brought him to Nigeria, he was beaming with smiles. He was feeling very important. He has caught a very big fish. Really? And you violated all his human rights and everything. Now your own is being violated and you're crying foul. EFCC, hold him there. What he fulfill the condition? If he fulfill one condition, impose another one on him. Yes, now. Should be he like injustice. Let him get a full dose of it.
Well, he was denied bail today.
Yes, he's not supposed to be granted bail. He has not fulfilled the condition. How can he own a 46 bank account? What is he doing? Is he a businessman? What is he doing? That is the injustice he meted out at Nnamdi Kanu. He's not getting it indirectly. That is how God works, Esther. When I tell these people, leave evil alone, it will haunt you. They said I'm talking too much. Can't you see it now? Malami, you open your mouth and you are talking of rule of law, due process. Are you serious? When you were in the office, were you doing your job with the due process? Were you doing it with due process? Look, all of them go take breakfast. So all of them, it will go around. All of you who think that way because you are in office, you are not God. It's a lie. It's a matter of time. God will raise the standard against you, one way or the other. You will pay for what you did.
A committee has been set up to investigate an anomaly or something that is considered to be an anomaly. So this is what happened. The Speaker of the House of Rep, Tajuddin Abbas, constituted a 7-man ad hoc committee to investigate allegations of discrepancies between tax bills passed by the National Assembly and the versions later assented to and gazetted. You know that Nigerians they've been very, very skeptical about the tax policy. They don't trust it, and a couple of persons feel that at the end of the day it's a poor ordinary Nigerians who would pay more for this to enrich the pockets of the rich. There are also complaints about lack of communication on the plausible effects or how the tax would help boost Nigeria's economy. Then there's a whole backstory of the subsidy removal, where the monies went, the borrowings of this administration in the past 2 years, the deficit and the shortfall in the 2025 budget, the fact that they did not make any profit in all based on what the finance minister said. So basically there are a lot of misconceptions about it. Now, how did the bill pass, and that what was decided the first time is not what was assented to the second time? Who were the set of persons that went to do something else that the House of Rep member who actually saw this now decided to speak up? So if you hadn't spoken up, we'll be seeing something else. And then this committee that has been set up, how soon will they do their investigations? Because we've heard that this is commencing on the 1st of January, which is in a few days.
Esther, did I not make my reservation known about the tax thing? You remember the day I said it here that I'm not comfortable because there is somebody who will bring a plan or an idea. You know that this idea or plan is for his own selfish interest, that it is not for the good of the country. There is something behind this tax whatever. I said it here and I made my analysis based on what happened in Lagos here. They said if you are bitten by a snake, when you see the head of a lizard, are you still going to wait and verify whether won't you run? You run far away before you now.
Let me quote what he said. He said, "I'm here today because my privilege has been breached as a member of this all-important house. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, we passed the tax bills on this floor. I took my time in the last 3 days to look at the gazetted copy. I also looked at the votes and proceedings of the House of Representatives and also went an extra mile to look at the votes and proceedings of the Senate, which were harmonized. Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, what was passed on this floor is not what is gazetted. I'm coming under privilege because I was here. I gave my vote and it was counted, and I'm seeing something completely different." That's what he's alleging. And that's why a committee has been set up. So how did they do something different within the span of when what was prepared and those who actually voted for it the first time? When did they do something different? And if this man did not take his time to look through it again, they would have said, oh, everybody assented to it. Meanwhile, what was presented the first time is not what is going the second time.
Is this the first time? Remember the budget, Esther. Remember the budget. Ningi, they almost roasted him for raising the alarm that this budget is not the budget they passed. Is that not true? So they have been doing it. Esther, they have been doing it and getting away with it. These are people that fought for democracy. These are the people who know democracy. In fact, our own idea of democracy is if you can play tricks, if you can deceive the people, if you can lie and in a clever way and get away with it. Yes, that's our own our own definition of democracy. Look at that. A whole that don't started though. The deal has not even taken off. Fraud have started already. Esther, fraud have started already on this same tax. That some gullible, ignorant people are telling me that it will help the country. It will do this. It will help the country. Meanwhile, what will help the country? Nobody talking about it. The 210 trillion naira that somebody is keeping or some people are keeping, nobody answers the bring it. With that money now, we may not even pay tax as citizens. With that money circulating in this country, using it for the good of the country, Esther, what other tax are you going to pay? 210 trillion. Up to today, nobody have told us how that money disappeared, where it went to, who is with it and all that. And you want to collect another tax. You want to collect another, you are investigating. You are investigating until Godot come. Is that what they are telling me? Esther, look, I am beginning to think that we are serving the God of Mammon in this country. Because it is only the God of Mammon who will never be satisfied with money. The more money you bring, the God of Mammon will say, bring more money, because that is what he does. Money. Where is it coming from?
It's everything about propaganda. It's everything about saying something else and presenting something else.
But look, that is the APC for you. That's the foundation of APC. Tell me one truth they have told you, Esther. Tell me. If not that some people raise alarm about what happened in Burkina Faso, did they even agree that our plane and our people are there?
Oh, we never heard that they had returned.
They had returned, yes. Because there are some lies you can no longer hide. They know that if they release those people to everybody, the whole world will see it. We will know. That's why initially when they lied, they discovered that this lie, it will be exposed. So they now agree that yes, they are still there. If it is ordinary emergency landing, why should they be there up to today? I mean, mention what an APC told you and you say yes. At least in this case, they are very open. They are very sincere with the country.
Oh, they've been released.
Esther, listen, Esther.
Personnel have been released.
Esther, listen very well. In October, Abi, is it not? No, in September, no, in August this year, the president said that Nigeria have met their revenue target.
That we're no longer going to borrow.
Can you imagine, Esther? Then in December, the Minister of Finance came out without even listening to what his oga said. So, we didn't meet anything, no. We actually, there is a shortfall of 30 trillion naira, Esther. Oh, God Almighty. These people know they fear God. I'm telling you. Lying has become part of their business. It has become a state policy. You even lie in such a way that that is very. In fact, Satan will be asking himself, you mean there are people that are worse than me in telling lies? Because the Bible says he's the father of lies. People are beating Satan in lying in this country. Shortfall of 30 trillion. So what was the reason for the shortfall? Oil and gas depletion, Abi. That the oil and gas was not doing well. Meanwhile, from the same ministry, you have so much money that you have to use 17 trillion naira to police the pipeline so that it will not burst so what?
Or pirates.
In fact, so many contradictions. I don't know when they talk. They think that all of us are fools.
So, I think I'm going to have to play that and the question that was asked to him in the house after this very short break.
It's very embarrassing, seriously. This is the man they told us that he's a guru in finance. He's a guru. Look at the lies he's telling before the public.